NBC5 Investigates has learned tonight that from governor's office that the Texas Border Patrol agent is expected to lead the increased immigration enforcement efforts here in Chicago. He is the same agent who led the operations this summer in Los Angeles that led to clashes and protests with authorities and criticism leveled against the Trump administration. Tonight, our investigative reporter Bennett Haeberle joining us now in studio with what he is learning about the planned efforts here. Bennett.
Yeah, Allison, we already know that there's been a request to use the Great Lakes Naval Station as the command post for these immigration operations. Now we're learning more about the man who may lead that effort, Customs and Border Patrol Sector Chief Gregory Bovino, whose online social media presence often criticizes sanctuary cities like Chicago. Videos like this posted to the official X account of Gregory Bovino show immigration enforcement officers running after people this summer in a California Home Depot parking lot.
For Ma and Pa America, we've got your backs.
Another includes a voiceover from Bovino, the Border Patrol Sector Chief, who recently led the immigration enforcement efforts in California, which have drawn criticism and at times violent clashes between law enforcement and protesters.
Customs and Border Protection is conducting roving patrol duties here, as you can see, in downtown Los Angeles.
There's also this edited movie clip where he likens a Border Patrol Sector Chief to Darth Vader taking on the rebels labeled fentanyl, human traffickers, and sanctuary cities. NBC5 Investigates has learned that it is Bovino who's expected to lead the increased immigration enforcement efforts here in Chicago over the coming weeks, and that it's Bovino himself who informed Illinois State Police of the impending plans. NBC5 Investigates has also learned there's a request from the feds to set up a command post at the Great Lakes Naval Station in North Chicago. And then there's this, an email sent late last month from the Naval Legal Service Command that shows the White House has asked the Department of Defense to provide 650 JAG Corps officers to be detailed as immigration judges.
Chicago is a hellhole right now. Baltimore is a hellhole right now.
On Tuesday, President Trump didn't back down from his administration's plans of a Chicago crime crackdown, coupled with what is expected to be increased immigration enforcement, even as Governor J.B. Pritzker criticized Bovino and reiterated that the state doesn't want federal intervention.
If you need any proof of this, that it's all a big show, well, look at who they're putting in charge. Gregory Bovino, a guy who desperately wants to be a reality TV star. He led the cruel adventures of ICE in Los Angeles, and he's been sent here to do the very same thing.
Something else worth noting, a California judge today ruled that the use of federal troops in cities like L.A. was unlawful, but did not call for their removal, and the ruling does not apply nationally, meaning it's not clear what chilling effect, if any, it could have here in Illinois. Governor Pritzker, by the way, said this afternoon that the Texas National Guard were expected to set up here in Illinois against his wishes. A spokesman for the Texas governor's office is disputing that. The Illinois National Guard also has no orders for a call-up right now. We did reach out to the Department of Homeland Security. We are still waiting to hear back. As a reminder, Illinois law precludes local law enforcement from taking a direct role in these immigration enforcement efforts. Stefan?